We work, we play, we laugh. We look out for each other. We build community. We love. We go into this world being mindful of this world and our actions that impact it. We go to school, we go to work, we go to chase our dreams. We are inclined just by who we are to seek in the morning the sunrise after the moon. We are hope, we are peace, we are committed stewards of our oneness. We be inclined because we be together. A community can't stand unless we hold each other up. The air we breathe is as important as the homes we leave. When we go out into the world and add our beautiful colors to the palette of the day. We walk, we run, we skateboard, we ride our bikes, we roller skate, we take the sea line, we do our part in being a caretaker of our collective lungs.
I'm going to encourage people to stop and smell the roses today and change their transit choice. I'm going to be sharing some roses.
Hey, hey, hey! Hey! Thank you.
It's about the joy.
It's about the joy.
Great.
So you're a healer
Yeah.
and you're in transit. How does that mix?
You know, some people think it doesn't, but we need people thinking differently about how we heal our planet, how we heal our bodies. And Move Minnesota is definitely helping bodies move better on the planet. Sister, you are beautiful. You gotta stop and smell the roses.
Thank you. Oh.
Gorgeous. We're celebrating the sea lion today, and you took my breath away. Just keep breathing, okay?
Okay.
The sea lion is a emission free, so keep breathing.
All right, thank you.
I'm Teresa Thompson-Nix, and I'm program manager at Move Minnesota. Move Minnesota is a nonprofit organization that's working across the state to make sure that people are put first when planning for transit. When COVID-19 pandemic hit and George Floyd was murdered, we understood we needed to change things fundamentally that we were doing as an organization. Today, we have listened to community and understood that people needed to take a collective breath. Everything stopped, but time kept going, and so did people's needs to get around and the pain. So we're here encouraging people to just breathe. Take a deep breath of climate-friendly air, because the sea line is battery operated. It doesn't produce that congestion. And so what we want people to do is take a survey with us, talk about how they're getting around, observe what's happening, and then we're providing resources for people to get around, to go home, to go to school, to get the kiddos, you name it. People can get around with a $20 fare card, and it's making a difference for families.
Now the asthma, that's a different story.
Yeah.
It's like I'm always using my inhalers, always. You know, and I've got 3 different inhalers. As my doctor said, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. But yeah, my medications, when I have to get them just for the asthma, is $1,500. No, probably a little bit more than that a month.
$1,500 a month for asthma medication.
Yep.
And that, what does that do to your budget?
I don't have a budget.
You don't have a budget. because
My
you're
my
paying-
my house right now is in forbearance. Yeah, I don't know if you're familiar with that. It's where they give you a certain amount of time, and I have until December. So I actually have my house until December, but after that, I don't know.
This is a critical crisis moment. Well, let's talk
Okay.
about what you have.
What I have?
What you have, because I see you got something. Talk to me a little bit about why these intersections are really important to you.
Well, so great question. First off, you know, as a Northside resident or Northside implant resident, growing up with asthma, having asthma, and knowing the numbers and the stats that we have in North Minneapolis as far as asthmatics are concerned, I do understand how it impacts just the way of life of a lot of people, especially a lot of our kids. So it may inadvertently limit them in allowing their children to do certain things that their kids might want to do. So, but this project intrigued me because the C-Line bus, which is basically emission-free, or as close to emission-free as possible, you know, doesn't pollute the atmosphere like these other vehicles do. Typical buses, our cars, things like that pollute the air, that make it more difficult for us asthmatics, which I am as well, which makes it more difficult for us to breathe. So being involved with this project was close to me. I do have my breathing under control. I know when to recognize when things are getting a little sketchy. But a lot of young folks and kids don't understand that. And so anything that can help them breathe better helps them live better. And that's what the C-Line is doing, you know, as well as helping folks get to where they need to get to in a faster way, you know, fewer stops. It's a fabulous addition to, you know, the North Side, North Minneapolis, and the people. That was my interest. And then the arts piece, that was just kind of natural because the North Minneapolis constituents and residents, they're artsy people. They may not know it, but we create every day. Those who have some of the toughest lives get up and have to create a new them just to survive this canvas called life, right? And I think the C-Line helps with that. I guess it could be a paintbrush in a sense.
Artists are the culture bearers of our societies. They're the keepers of the tradition and the mirrors that reflect back the moment, the energy. And so it's the artists who have the most power in my mind. And we have all come together in agreement as a collective engagement team that our light can help shed light in the community. Not just our light, but reflecting the light of artists. It's beautiful to see the joy that's coming from people's faces when they're reminded to breathe when seeing art. And so what I'm hoping people get out of this is a moment of relaxation, a moment of resource, and a moment to revive.
Today has really been kind of special because number one, being out here just in the block and just being on this corner and watching the people jump on the bus, get off the bus, and you know, just waving and talking to folks as they walk by. It's just really been just wonderful. It's like a really nice energy to be around.
One of the things like keeping in mind is that like public transportation is so crucial to the infrastructure of a city and for like the functioning of like community, but even just like in my past, just taking buses back and forth to like get to my homies' cribs or get to class, like, and that's so essential just for living.
We are out here in North Minneapolis today on this beautiful, wonderful day to talk about buses, because we don't realize how big our public transportation really is and how much it plays a vital key to our city.
Just sitting trying to paint this intersection at the corner of the Dowling and Penn where the C line rolls through and capture the energy of the people, and to give some attention to introduce people to getting them to become more engaged in riding the C line, like that beautiful bus right there.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
And yeah, just doing what I enjoy doing, and that's create. Beautiful day, some beautiful people. I've come to learn today that everybody loves an artist. I think I've gotten more love today than I've gotten the past 3 weeks.
So what's like the intersection of art and transit?
Mass transit is an art, right? As far as the logistical things behind it, the scheduling, being there on time, the people being able to get up in the morning and get to work, school, or wherever they need to get. It's kind of like art. You know, we have to plan. Things have to be in order. It's almost just a natural state of being, especially for those that ride, take mass transit. It's a daily thing, and as an artist, it becomes this daily thing to create.
We've been up and down the C line having conversations from the North Metro to downtown, and it's been great to meet people along the way. What I'm hoping people will get from it is that Move Minnesota is an organization that cares about people. We're leading with our heart to do the hard work together, to have conversations about climate, racial equity, housing, healthcare. These are all intersections that matter to these intersections.
One of the big things that we're actually coming out here to ask folks is about how we can improve the bus line, how we can make recommendations to Metro Transit. And one of the ones that we have not heard today has been that we need the buses to be faster. In fact, we've been having a little bit of a problem getting the surveys done because the bus is just on time. We find that to be an awesome problem to have. I could tell you for sure that about 5 years ago, one of the highest concerns and probably recommendations from community was to get these buses moving quicker, and by all accounts I can say that that has been done here for sure with the C lines.
All right. Change your choice.
Like I'm on the trails, off the trails, I'm on the grid, off the grid,
This is the dominion of your own time.
Yeah.
That guy.
I'm a real nomad of my own, I think of myself as a nomad in a sense. Not really tied down anywhere, just going with the flow though.
Freedom. What do you think about the air quality in the neighborhood?
Oh, it sucks. It's real detrimental to the kids and the generations to come in a sense. It's just messed up.
Yeah. So can ask you to consider trying transit if you ever get stuck in the rain on your bike.
Fair.
If it's too hot to walk, if the air quality is real bad and you feel like your lungs are getting tired.
You know what? I do PCA, and I work for. She's not really a vulnerable adult, but she's like real hard-headed as far as getting around and whatnot. So she can use the bus card a lot more than I can, in the sense she's on foot, I'm on a bike.
Yeah.
Pay it forward.
Pay it forward.
That's what we do as good humans.
Keep it going.
You pay
Absolutely.
the energy forward.
arterial bus rapid transit in general. You've got to try it. It's a very comfortable experience. And the first time I rode it, I started to just enjoy the space that it created in my day. I could get stuff done. I could take advantage of the time to just relax and be until my stop. You can hang up your keys and recline. You don't have to use your car. You can get pretty much where you need to go up and down this line. So I'm just trying to imagine what type of world it would be if everybody could use it and these lines connected.
Together, we be inclined. We support our youth. We support our elders. We support our unwritten community charter that we care about. We be inclined to show up for each other. We move as one together.